Are you ready?
This is the Deliverer Moses. I love wrestling. You love wrestling. We love wrestling.
Yeah, it's your boy Rahim. They live sway the whole thing. I love wrestling. You love wrestling. We love wrestling.
Hey, we back again. Welcome to the We Love Wrestling spot. We in tag team territory. So, we have Fly F and Culture Inc. before they match. Our next people we have coming from the Missouri area, we have the team of Technical Difficulties. How
Yes,
y'all
sir.
doing today?
Yeah, we chilling, G. We living the life.
So, the first question I always ask, and I thank you for giving me this time here, is why do you love wrestling, or what started your love for wrestling?
Man. The reason I love wrestling is just because it's always been a part of my life. Ever since I was a young kid, I remember always sitting down and watching wrestling with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember collecting all the action figures, playing all the video game, and the emotion that it had on me at a young age is something that I always could connect with. It's always like an emotional attachment, something I grew up with. It's almost like a part of me. So that's the biggest reason I love wrestling, right there.
Yeah, man. Same thing, growing up, my pops and my brothers and my sister used to be watching WWF almost every day. And so I just been surrounded by wrestling. I wrestled in high school, did a little bit in college. So wrestling just always been second nature to me. So that's why I love wrestling.
Okay, that was on me right there.
No, you
So,
good. I
I
was
hear.
sure like, oh,
I
hey,
ain't gonna say I
technical
was
difficulties right there.
playing by
It's not a
volume.
gimmick, baby. It's a real thing. Technical difficulties. When we come on the spot, you better be ready.
all type
Something
of
might go
technical,
wrong.
all type of technical difficulties. That's because y'all here. But when you say you grew up watching wrestling, I always like to ask is who were some of your favorites growing up watching?
Ooh.
Man, some of my favorites: Eddie Guerrero, Kurt
Yeah.
Angle, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Rey Mysterio. I actually met Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle when I was younger. They did an autograph signing out by where I live, and there's a funny story behind the Kurt Angle one. So I think it was around my birthday when I met him, and I got a action figure autograph by him. And then right after we went to Chuck E. Cheese to celebrate or whatever, and my mom was like, leave it in the car. Don't bring it in there. You're going to lose it. Don't bring it. And, I'm a hard-headed little kid. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to lose it. I got to bring it in with me. Bring it in with me. Lo and behold, when I left, that Kurt Angle figure wasn't with me. And to this very day, I regret that. So I'm going to have to meet up with Kurt one day and get another signed autograph.
Parents know best. What about
Man.
you,
For
Raheem?
me, I was a big fan of Chris Benoit. I just love his intensity. Same thing like Moses said, Eddie Guerrero, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle. I'm also a big fan of a little bit of the more of the flashy wrestlers like a Johnny Nitro, like a Ric Flair. So I'm all over the place to come to favorite wrestlers. Like I don't have a one particular. I love like variety. If I had to pick one, shoot, you looking at them.
Uh, all
You
right
dig what I'm
then.
Oh, man.
saying?
All right. So you guys are a part of Team Ambition. You guys are making y'all way through the
Yeah,
year.
man, I'm ironically.
Uh, okay. Well, we see
Oh,
you.
the camera's backwards. I'm trying to figure it out here.
You
There
got it
we go.
right there. Rep your set. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're seeing y'all everywhere out here. How's it being a part of Team Ambition? Because you got Richard Wesley, you got Mike Outlaw, you got Camaro Jackson, you got Tootie Lynn, you got Fred Yehi. Like, how does that feel being a part of Team Ambition?
It's wild. It's super humbling. We all have a common goal. We're all trying to go out there and do the best that we possibly can and be the best that we can. So you got a team full of guys that are always going to push you to your limits during practice and push you to be the best. We don't take any days off. There's no slacking around or anything like that. Team ambition is it's the real deal. We go in there and we work hard, and I think the results speak for themselves when we step foot in the ring.
Mm-hmm. What he
Now,
said, pretty much. I mean, there ain't no like real like way of putting it. It's like, our actions gonna speak louder than our words. So, hey, that's all I got.
Now, Richard Wesley is like one half of one of the best tag teams out there, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I see he's y'all trainer. How's it working under him? Because that's a big deal right there.
Yeah, it is. The first few times we trained with him, it was super intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he's just as intense in real life as he portrays. When you see him in the ring, like he's no joke. It's no playing around. We're very serious. When we step foot in the ring to train and practice, it's all about work. Wrestling is fun. It's a fun atmosphere. It's a fun thing to do, but it's also a serious business. So we're all about that seriousness when we step foot in the ring. But getting to know him a little more, and just being around him more and more, it's like he's starting to feel more like somebody I've known for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's super comfortable being around him. We can always chit chat, talk about, different things of wrestling, or if we don't understand something, he's always there at any time of the day to help us out. So, it's a super awesome experience.
When you talk about seriousness, I gotta ask you a serious question here.
What's that?
Is this battle with electronics really how he put up the
video? Listen, I know a lot of people assume like, oh, this is a gimmick. Oh, it's a real legit thing. We have a bunch of like Team Ambition group chats, where we communicate about practice and stuff like that. And every 2 seconds he's posting something in the group chat like, hey guys, I need help. How do I figure this out? Or how do I set this up? I don't know what I'm doing. And we're all like, come on, coach. Like we went over this yesterday. The day before that, it's an everyday thing.
Just randomly, you just get a message from him, like an audio message of him talking to his wife or whatever, or to his son. Just randomly just get a message from him, and he was like, "Oh, my bad, this stupid technology, all this other stuff." And I'm like, "Yep, that's him." So yeah, the whole thing about him struggling with technology, yeah, that's real life.
That's as real as it gets, right there.
So let's talk about in November, picture came out. You all, 2D Lynn, Mike Outlaw, y'all down there at Glory Pro. Y'all got all the championships down there.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel being champions at Glory Pro?
It feel good, boy. Nah, hold on. Let me go first. Boy, it feel good. It's imagine. Just imagine. Just going out the curtains and everybody just know your name. They're just chanting for you, digging what I'm saying? And then you chant, so everybody gunning for you. And then when you part of Team Ambition, you know what I'm saying? When you that cold, you can knock down opponents left and right, blindfolded, and eyes open, digging what I'm saying? So it feels good. My bad, Moses. You go ahead.
Nah. I can't really top that for real. No, it's an amazing feeling, I always tell people one of Rahim and I's main goals for 2021 was to debut for Glory Pro Wrestling. And not only did we accomplish that, but we also won the tag team championships, which is something that we never could have imagined. I think it was only our third or fourth show where we won them. So it was kind of like a huge shock to us. But, we try to carry those titles with the best pride that we possibly can.
So carrying titles with the best pride that you can. How do you feel about the state of tag team wrestling in the independent scene?
Oh, I think it's amazing. There are a lot of talented tag teams out there that we love to wrestle with that we haven't gotten the opportunity to wrestle with yet. There's many talented people, like you mentioned earlier. Fly Death. That is an amazing tag team. I'd love to step in the ring with them one day. So hopefully somebody can make that happen.
We'll come back to that. So you said going out the curtains, everybody scream your name at Glory Pro. So let's talk about a place I was at. You came out the curtains. We wouldn't actually scream your name, but a lot of people got to know who you were. The Black Wrestlers Matter show. You guys were just on. And the next one's in St. Louis. I have to believe that you guys are going to be on that show. But how does it feel being on the Black Wrestlers Matters show?
It was that was also an amazing experience. I remember the first one. I kept seeing all the posters about it and all the flyers, and I'm telling Rahim, I'm like, man, I really want to be on that. We should be on that. And originally we weren't scheduled to be on it, but you know how wrestling works. Sometimes things happen, and a few things fall your way, and next thing you know, we were scheduled to be on that show. So it was an awesome experience being in that locker room full of talented people. I mean, countless amount of talented names and African American names at that. So it's just a really cool group to be a part of.
Yeah, man. It's actually humbling to have like a dedicated show for African Americans, to show our talents, because you don't really see that a lot nowadays or at all, So the fact that we were part of history on the first one and then repeated the next year, then who knows? Hopefully this year we'll be on it. But I mean, 2022, you dig what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's actually humbling. Every day I still get little butterflies, like, me and Moses, like, we did they dig what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing, ain't no thing, ain't nobody can take that away from us. So I take that, to the grave. Mm-hmm.
Now the second one, y'all was supposed to be involved in a match that we had something to do with, but things change. The triple threat, Culture Inc. Against who AJ West and his partner, and then you guys, but switched over. Y'all still had a great match out there.
Thank you.
Love to see
They
it
cheated, by the way. Everybody that haven't seen it, y'all can check it out. So yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all see it.
We gonna have to get our revenge on that for sure.
I was
everybody in the
funny.
world saw it.
Did they cheat though?
They all saw it. They cheated.
Did they cheat?
Yeah, you seen it. You seen it. It was like a Montreal screw job, but over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like
The
what?
Des Moines, Iowa screw job.
The Des Moines, Iowa screw job. I mean, they live in the Iowa area. I mean, coming to St. Louis, might as well run it back, See the St. Louis. I'm just saying. Now, earlier you did mention some tag teams. So, you mentioned it's a lot of teams that you want to go at. You said Fly Death. Now, I always ask people when they come on to give like 3 tag teams. So we already mentioned Fly Death have to happen. We know the Culture Inc. match has to happen at some point. Y'all got 3 other tag teams out here y'all looking at?
Boy, hey, Moses, we just seen recently who just came back for the one time out for the Omega.
Oh, that's right. We do got to run it back with them. Actually, that was the team that we lost to at the first Black Wrestlers Matter show. So we definitely want to wrestle them again. Obviously, we like to wrestle the Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, of course. We got to get it in with them. That'd be amazing. There's so many.
Hey, what's the word with Top Flight?
Top Flight. That would be an amazing one, too. Yeah. Dante and Darius, for sure.
One of them is injured right now, but whenever things get lined up, Top Flight.
Darius, y'all already be in some of the same places saying the match got to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We cross paths. You might as well cross paths in the ring.
I'm just saying it might probably gonna be a banger. So
probably it's gonna be a banger.
You're right. So I got to ask you, what's behind the name? Technical difficulties. Hear the name, if you're out here and you hear technical difficulties, it's y'all giving people problems. That's what I think about when you hear technical difficulties. But how did y'all get to the name?
So there's many different things that go into it. We both have an amateur wrestling background, so that's more so like the technical style. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mat-based wrestling. But even to go on top of that, we each have like our own different personality traits and, our own separate styles in general, not even just in wrestling, in life. Normally when you would match 2 totally different people together, it wouldn't work. But when you match us together, hey, magic happens.
Yeah, so pretty much, that's where the difficulties come from, because I can't stand them at times, but when it comes to business in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Like how you said, we give out them problems. So technical difficulties.
Like if y'all were just like in the car ride with us for 30 minutes, you like let me out of this car. I mean, it's an argument the whole way there. No matter what it is, it can be about the smallest.
It's mostly him though. But
no way.
So who's one of your favorite tag teams? I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do this.
Ooh. Of all time?
Just one.
You got to mention guys like the Hardy Boys. You got to mention Edge and Christian. Harlan Heat was great. You
Just
got the
give me
Dudley Bros. That's always a hard question, man. The favorite wrestlers or the favorite tag team one? Because all
Ooh,
these guys are amazing.
just give me one. Just give me
what
one I can
about
go with.
what about them boys from St. Louis? Technical difficulties. Now them boys good.
Hey,
Hey, he's what? All right. So
hey, man, I'm still really struggling to figure this camera out. Y'all go watch it back, see my head move the whole time.
you good?
The right
You
angle.
good?
Hey, I've been trying to be slick with it. I'm sitting there twisting it and turning it like,
I
dang.
thought you was doing that because of the name technical difficulties. Like
That's
the whole
right.
time I'm like this, So let's go with who's the Bret Hart. If we go with Hart Foundation, let's say who's the Bret Hart and who's the Jim Anvil Neidhart? Who's the bruiser of the group, and then who's the ring technician? Who's
If
the high
anything,
flyer? Who?
That's a good comparison here. Let me throw this one out here. Imagine if Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, instead of feuding all those years, imagine if they decided to team up and become a tag team. That's pretty much us right there.
Then who's Shawn and who's Bret?
Oh, I'll let you answer
man,
that
come
one.
on, man.
I'm asking
You know Rahim and Shawn, I'm Bret. Now imagine if they just teamed together. That would have been something right there.
All right, Shawn, Bret. I mean, hey, yeah, that would have been a hell of a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever tag even once?
Oh no, that's probably like some underground stuff right there. I gotta look into that.
I usually ask this question a different way, but since you brought up them two, I'm gonna lean in a little bit and I'm gonna say Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Well, then I obviously got to say Bret Hart. I mean, come on now. You kind of left me with nowhere to go on that one. I got to say Bret.
Shawn Michaels won how many Royal Rumbles?
No, but they were both amazing, man. Just the countless matches they had against each other. Again, every time they stepped in the ring, it was pure magic. Those are two guys. Their matches against each other. Something I like to always go back and watch and study like all the time because there's so much you can learn from their matches. Each and every time, you watch it, it's something different that'll stick out to you. So, pretty amazing stuff right there.
Yeah, like for example, the Montreal Screwjob, like that felt very similar to Black Wrestling Matter 2 when John West and you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that one, struck, Hart, what I'm saying, right here, what I'm saying. Like I felt that one.
This dude.
Hey man, he said through the heart. That literally got to you, huh?
Nope.
Nope. I mean, what if they tell you like a rematch running, you know what I'm saying? No holds barred, Black Wrestlers Matter St. Louis. You going in to take them out? You trying to hurt them?
Hey, that could be. That could
we
happen.
ain't trying to hurt them. You know what I'm saying?
After a screw job?
We trying to come out with the victory. Now, in the process, if that means they got to get hurt, then you know what I'm saying?
We just gotta get it to them. Dig what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Nah, not for real. I take that back. I ain't sorry.
See, that's why. All right, I'm gonna get to y'all mind a little bit. So, I'm a fan at a show. Now we're gonna ask the other one first. You warming up for your match, y'all in the back. You got any music playing? What you doing to get hyped for your match? What's your routine?
No, I don't really.
Nothing.
I listen to a little bit of music while I'm getting my gear on and stuff like that. But once it's getting close to the match, I'm pretty locked in. I like to just, really zone in, really focus in on what I'm trying to go out there and accomplish, and just in the zone pretty much. Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite. I don't really do nothing. Of course I get warmed up. You gotta stretch. I'm an athlete. We're all athletes. You gotta get warm. But as far as music and anything, no, I really don't. Like I'm always ready. I'm used to being around a set of crowds. Like I wrestle, I ran track, I did a little bit of gymnastics. I'm always out there with people. So really no warming up for it. I'm always ready. I'm having a good time. So that's me.
Before we do our final segment here, I just looked down at the name. Rahim De La Suede.
Say it with me now. Raheem De La Sway. Now I would have
Here
put
we
the
go with
whole
this.
thing, but you know what I'm
Oh my
saying? I've
goodness.
been doing too much. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, if you ride in the car with this man for 30 minutes, you will hear him say his own name. Oh my! I ain't even gonna dig into it. I ain't even gonna go into it.
What, he talking third person?
Oh, dude, man, all types of stuff, bro. All
Yeah.
types of stuff. He'll be like, "Oh, you see that match that Raheem De La Suede had? Yeah, that was cold. You know, Raheem De La Suede, he's cold." I'm like, "Man, that's you." He's like, no, that's not me. I'm Raheem. That's Raheem De La Suede.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
he ain't lying. I mean, I'm a big fan of Sway. You know what I'm saying? Like, people compare me to him. I mean, I don't blame him. But that boy Sway, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. Rahim. All right. I'm gonna leave it
That's
alone.
all you need.
Leave it
Yep.
alone. I'm telling you, bro. Leave it alone. Leave it.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Listen. I'm telling you. Leave it alone. You don't want to go down that path. You don't want to. We'll be on here for another 2 hours hearing them talk about them. So I'm telling you.
I got 2 hours for it, but I got to ask this one question. It's not to you, Rahim De La Suede. It's to the tag team. Now, is there a match out there that you look at, like if I'm a fan and I'm trying to tell people you should know about technical difficulties? Is there a match that you would have somebody go check out, or a match you'd be like, you want to put your eyes on this match? This shows what we're about. Do you have a match like that you could think of?
Our match with Halal Beefcake that we had recently at Glory Pro Little Ring of Horrors. That was a really good one. That's a match, a technical difficulties match, more specifically, that I would really suggest going out there and watching.
What was the team name again?
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
Halal Beefcake.
Halal Beefcake, yeah.
Okay. I had to write that down. And it was at Glory Pro?
Yes, sir.
Was that the match you won the titles?
No, that was not the match we won the titles.
That's the match
that was
we
a good
retained
one too,
it, actually.
Defending and retaining. Okay. Put that down. When did the match happen? Might have to cut
this was October.
October. All right.
Now, if you ask me the specific date, I couldn't even tell you.
October.
But it was October. Glory Pro Little Ring of Horrors.
That's all I need right there.
High Spots Network. Check it out.
Yeah, shout out to Dan and the Glory Pro and everybody in the locker room, you dig what I'm saying? Because we have been putting on bangers, dig what I'm saying? And just wait till 2022.
What's your plans?
The heat is still on, dig what I'm saying?
That's right.
Well, we are almost at the end of the year, so I guess I should ask this, if this was the middle of the year, I may not ask this. What's your plans for 2022? How you feel about your 2021 ending and people getting to know you, and then what you got on your slate for 2022?
Listen, we can't say much, but we will say this. I highly suggest y'all tune in. Again, I highly suggest y'all tune in.
Mm-hmm. If I got social media, more Twitter, follow Team Ambition on there.
Mm-hmm. You know what? At the very end, we're gonna do something on here, because I got y'all. But our last, this is kind of like the put yourself over moment. I'm gonna go ahead and put you over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap!
Oh, you doing?
I ain't doing so much.
Wait a minute now.
This side.
So what we always do is around this time I ask people to let us know your social media, any ways that our watchers can support you, anything you got coming up that you can say. I just want you to go ahead and put yourself over.
Yes, sir. Social media, my Twitter is __deliverer. Also follow our tag team Twitter, TD underscore. Oh shoot, what is it? Is it underscore TD 314 underscore? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
People keep hacking into our page,
Here we
man.
go.
Somebody's trying to get a hold
Underscore TD 314 underscore. That's our tag team Twitter. And then on Facebook, The Deliverer Moses. Also on Instagram, The Deliverer Moses.
Yeah.
And our tag team Instagram too. Technical difficulties. Check it out.
Yeah.
Underscore TD 314.
Yes, sir. Underscore. Yep. Underscore TD 314 underscore.
Got him.
And
Swadelicious, really, bro? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
then yours truly, Rahim Swade. That's on Twitter. At Rahim Swade. You know what I'm saying? That's Twitter. And then my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? My Instagram is a little different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like it. I just want you to just look at it. Look at Swadeness. So my Instagram is Rahim.m_. You dig what I'm saying? Those are the main two I be on. Don't add me on Bookface. You know what I'm saying? Don't add me on that. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up on Twitter at Rahim Swade and Instagram at Rahim.m_. Dig what I'm saying? And you know, the tag pages, like how Moses said earlier. Technical difficulties 314. Twitter _TD314 _ Are you keeping up? It's okay. You guys can like rewind it, you know, you can, you know what I'm saying, slow it down. Technical difficulties.
Hey man, this dude he's a fool. Got it down here, man. Let's see. Let me get me back up in here. Boom. So, you know.
Oh, that boy quick.
2022.
Look, I'm sitting here shifting.
Technical difficulties all out here. You're gonna hear some more about them. We will see them. At shows.
314 right there.
They just they pop up. If you're in the Missouri area, please put them on your radar. Let's see now. Technical difficulties. Here's the last question. All right.
Hey.
Last question. Rock or Stone Cold?
I'm gonna rip the bandit off. I'm saying The Rock.
You know, it's so funny. Like, I'm not even trying to be like competitive, but I'm gonna say Stone Cold. Like, yeah.
What's your answer? What's your answer on that? Let's hear what you got.
Black wrestlers matters.
Oh,
Nah, I'm going with The Rock. I don't know. I like Stone Cold too, but with that, you remember those times I have to go with The Rock. Yeah. Stone Cold.
Don't quote me on that, because that was a quickness. I had to sit down and think that one.
Nope, it's too late. It's out there.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. We gotta put it out there. So, I'd like to thank Technical Difficulties for giving us this time, Rahim and Moses.
My man with the stunner or the rock bottom. Hold on, wait a minute.
He's still on it. We're gonna wait till he get his answer. Let's see.
Yeah, on me.
Okay, you going with that? You good? Okay.
Yep, I'm good.
So again, we like to thank Technical Difficulties for giving us this time. We got Rahim over here. We got Moses over here. If you don't know him, you should know him. They just told you to put them on the radar. Put them on your radar. We in tag team territory now, baby. Mm-hmm. But like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet for the culture.